Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'm Brenda, and it's Free Pattern Friday. Yes, Free Pattern Friday. I love Fridays. I don't know why. I've been retired for more than 10 years now, but for some reason, Free Pattern Friday is always making me really happy and giddy. So here we are. Today we're going to do the spinning star, and I've given you all the traditional cutting instructions and whatnot in our show notes. So it's really important you get into the show notes to find all of that. And it's just going to be a fun, quick little block that is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous when it's all done right. And it lends itself to being very scrappy as well. You can do a lot with this block by doing it scrappy. But first, let's get to our shout out. Sweet Country Living in Michigan is on our radar this week. And they are having so much fun on their YouTube channel. I couldn't find a first name anywhere, but if you guys know it, put it in the comments below. You can go check them out and send them some love and encouragement, and tell them that Brenda from Conquering Mount Scrapmore sent you. Also, like when you're making comments, don't forget to comment on ours, share, like, subscribe, hit the bell, do the thumbs up with us, because it helps our analytics and moves our video forward, so we can tell people that, hey, we're giving out fun free patterns, right? So this also helps us a lot out too. We also have a Facebook group with a virtual sewing room, community chats, and fabric exchanges by country to keep the postage costs down. It's a very warm, welcoming group. We do all the same things as other Facebook groups do as well, but I mean, we have all of these other things for the members. So if you're part of the Facebook community, come on and look us up and ask to join. Also, I speak for free. I'm working on a new PowerPoint presentation for a speaking engagement. It'll be ready by December of 2025. And we're just having a lot of fun with that too. So if you had me in the past, I'm going to try and get a new speaking presentation ready for you. And if you haven't and you would like to book me, I speak for free over Zoom only. I don't travel anywhere now. And yeah, we just have fun with this, and we talk about all sorts of different things. And we're not going to tell you what we talk about in December, but for the December presentation. But yeah, if you want to join us, or want me to come speak, fine. There's an email address for you to reach me at on the About tab on the YouTube channel, or you can reach me through the Facebook group by private message. I would love to make an accommodation and speak for your group or guild, your sewing group or guild. Also, shout outs. If you guys see somebody working hard and putting out some interesting content, something, you know, that's different from everybody else, please let me know. I'd be happy to give them a shout out. We film way ahead, and the list is long for shout outs, so it won't be right away, but don't tell them. We're trying to sneak around and do something nice for people, and, you know, give them a surprise. It's a nice little surprise for them. Also, our next mystery sew along is Twinkle Twinkle, and it's going to happen after Quilt Bingo. It's about like 3 or 4 episodes, maybe 5 episodes after Quilt Bingo, and we'll start another one. The only clue you're getting is Save Your Strings. So this is another fun one that we're going to have with. Also, Mini Monday is coming back with a few changes, and those changes will be coming out pretty quickly to you. So yeah, you just have to, wait and see what Mini Monday is going to bring. It's going to be fun. We're going to do more than just the foundation paper piecing. We're going to do English paper piecing. We're also going to do some like small piecing, and we have ideas like, wow, do we have lots of ideas. So it's going to be fun. I think we've covered everything. Yes, we did. So, we gave you, yeah, Sweet Country Living. Yeah, okay, come on in. Let's get to the sewing of Spinning Star. Okay, so here we are. I gave you a math sheet on how to do half triangle, split half triangles. This is what that unit is. My pieces weren't big enough to give you, those cutting instructions, but I figured, okay, well, I'll just make it do. We'll make it work. We'll make it work and see, do our best, make it work, and just use what fabric we have. And I thought this was kind of a fun combination to come up with, and have a little bit of fun with it. Yeah, I just adore the little girl fabric in orange. There we go. There. I saw this one on Pinterest, and I thought, oh, this would be so cute You could do this one really lends itself to a scrappy, you know, like if your scraps are a little bit on the bigger side, then you could take, you know, bigger pieces of scrap. But I thought, oh my goodness, this was adorable. Anyways, let's get this all sorted here. All right, and get all of this and cut off her dog ear right away. The hard part is now done. Officially, it's now done. We want to flip it that way because we want the dark. We want to press to the dark, and we want to cut off that dog ear. There. So there's 1, 2. We'll do the dog ears first because they're all lined up the right way. And last, yeah. Here we go. So I had some fun with this one because there's some wild greens in here and lime greens, and there's wild lime greens in the floral, and I thought, oh yes, let's just play. Let's play with this and have a good time. Because I thought, you know, I was sitting there looking at this fabric. I believe it was a donation because I don't remember buying that, but anyways, it is what it is. And I thought, oh, what a cool fabric that is. So let's just get these all sorted. Now, you want to continue having that, like when you're sewing it this way, you need to have that half, you need to have it pressed to the dark. So you remember to sew it pressed to the dark. Or you could leave it pressed open, and it's entirely up to you, right, what you do. But yeah, that to sew it with that seam, that's going to help you get that flat block. Oh, and we ran out of bobbin the second time today. We're doing a lot of sewing today. Oh well, that's okay. And another one in. Yeah, this baby needs to go to the spa. Oh well, we will get it there soon enough. Let's give this a good wipe. Give it a good wipe out. There we go. Bring my bobbin thread up. There. There we go. Back. There we go. Get that thread trimmed. I'm just going to put this back down. Oh, and this will lie flatter if we press to the dark, which is not really a dark, but there. That's how we're going to do it. And we'll just get those little dog ears off. There. Ooh, no, like this. Right? Like that. There we go. Okay. There. There. It's kind of like a friendship star went crazy and had minis, had a mini, and the friendship star couldn't decide which way it was spinning. I don't like this. I like this one very much. There, now. These blocks look like they're pretty much the right size. Oh, that'll be nice. Because, okay, these blocks here, these ones here, like the corners in the center, are 4.5, right? Because we're making a 12.5-inch block. Now, with these blocks, when you're doing these, they should measure 4.5 when you're done with the traditional cutting method that I did. They don't look oversized, so I'm just going to go for it and sew it because it's just, it looks so close. I'm figuring, well, there might not be anything to really ease in here, so let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I think it's pretty close, and yes, it is. It is very close. Well, I'm just webbing my block together, making it happen. Okay, there we go. Now let's make sure we got all of that the right way. Webbing is a great way of checking your work, right? To, you know, when you're doing blocks, it's nice to be able to lay them back out and go, yep, I sewed it correctly, right? Because now if I had made a mistake, I only have one seam to take out. If I sew my entire block any other way, I would have to take out, let's say, 4 seams or something, because or 3 seams, because I've sewed it wrong. Well, this way, it's always nice to be able to just run through and be able to check it. Now I'm just going to go through the rest. There we go. There. Now. There we go. And get that piece of thread off. Get the other block. Here we go. Okay. There. There we go. Put that one together. Line up the edges. And let the feed dogs do the work. If there is any outs, like if sometimes you're just a hair out, you're better off just letting the feed dogs do the work. Okay, so we have to decide which way we're going to press this, because that's what that looks like now, right? So everything's still lined up the way you needed it to be. So I'm going to press towards the center here, and I'm going to press out on these edges here, and that might make this easier to assemble, and it'll give me some nice nesting. There we go. Flip that over and get that lined up. Now I choke because I like to see what's going on in the block. So I'm just going to quickly open those little strings between the cross threads, just so I can see what I'm doing, right? Because that's helpful. Be able to see what you're doing, or where you're nesting your fabric. There, and now we're gonna line this all up. And there we go. Just like that. Okay. And flip that over, flip that in. That's sewed right. Yep, it is. It is. I'm sewing it right. You had to check sometimes. I know I checked just a minute ago. But you know, it's like checking to see if your iron's on. I do it like 3 times a day or something like that. Is it on? Is it on? Oh no. Oh well. There we go. There. Now we get the next one. Oops. All right. Where is that seam? There it is. Right there. And now we line up the ends. Make sure that it's nice and neat. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to show you the back. Everything got pressed towards the center like this way, right? So everything now nests. Now, if you want to, you know, press this open, you know, or press it this way, you know, away from the center, it might lay a little bit flatter. You're going to be fighting seams no matter how you press this, right? So you might as well go, you know, press this out, press these in, right? You're pressing in and out on these two, right? So you get your nesting points, and now you can just press it out away from the center, because it doesn't matter which way you go, you're going to be fighting seams. So let's get to our ta-da moment. Okay, here is our spinning star. So much fun. It kind of works with the orange being as part of the low volume as well to pull this all together. I was kind of hesitant about this one. I thought, no, I've got a dark, a medium, and a very light or low volume. So it works. This one works. I just having so much fun with using up this. I have a whole bunch of little pieces of this doll fabric, this orange doll fabric. So you're going to see it in a few quilt blocks here in a little while because it's adorable. It's just adorable. So anyways, I hope you give this one a try. I am giving you the very traditional cutting instructions for this block here. So, you know, it works out well for you. And you can do the trimming on your split quarter square triangles. Your split half square triangles. I think that's what the block is called. Anyways, you guys, hope you have an awesome week ahead and life is treating you grandly. Okay, you stay well and take care until we see each other again. Okay, bye! My husband and I would like to thank you for all of your support and watching our videos and sharing and liking. It has just been, you've put us on such an amazing journey and we are having so much fun. I hope everything is going so well in your life and, you know, your quarter inch is perfect. Everything is working out for you. And we're just so happy to be part of your life and you having, like I say, you're watching us. I was just so thrilled that you're doing that. So I want to say goodbye and I want to thank you with all my heart. Okay? Take care. Bye.